Um, so I had some good dreams this morning. I had kind of a bad dream, and heaven quickly corrected it. I saw me and future wife coming together under a backdrop of charismatic majesty. Where's Wolfwood? Wolfwood, there you are. What was the other one? There's two. Oh, just that all this work I'm doing spiritually to combat the demonic and to bring around a new era with Christ is working. I saw this like box where you keep precious keepsakes, and it was like it had like holy electricity kind of moving through it, kind of like that sort of look, and then it turned into a key and opened up the darkness. So I thought that was really cool. It was definitely encouraging. So yeah, there's like one more kind of interesting prophecy that, or someone else's prophecy that has to do with the now. I've got a couple more playlists saved of videos that seemed relevant from like a couple months ago. So I don't know if they're really relevant now, but I'm going to post them on my days off just for continuity. And then hopefully overtime will end eventually and I can get back to work. But I have this idea because I need to start working on like the sort of Christmas thing, right? Bringing everyone to worship Christ. And I have the idea of, I'm calling it Christmas the RPG, where I kind of like help people see Earth as like one big RPG experience. And then we can start like praying and working and bringing salvation to the world. And with salvation, and as people and governments choose to serve God, God will promote them and help with their economy, help with their safety, help with everything. So here's the video, and then I'll probably have something to say, and then that'll be it, because I need to go to sleep so I can go back to work.
With setback. This is the last 24 hours of you, so get ready. Some of you are exhausted. You've been suffering, carrying burdens no one sees. You've been struggling just to show up, just to survive, just to smile, while the world keeps moving. You felt shame because things didn't turn out like you planned. Some of you, it's a relationship that ended. A job opportunity slipped away, money ran out, dreams died. You've been in strife, fighting battles nobody understands. You've been hit with setbacks so many times you are starting to believe it's permanent. But God is saying that this is the last 24 hours for your ass. He's about to turn it around, and you won't even recognize your life after this. Hallelujah. So this is your last day of struggle, the last day of shame, the last day of struggle, of suffering, the last day of setbacks. You are about to breathe freely again. Hallelujah. 1. The last 24 hours of your suffering. So when you read in the book of Ezekiel chapter 37 verse 11, it says, our bones are dried up and our hope is gone. We are cut off. And God is saying, I will put my spirit in you and you will live again. So your suffering has been trying to convince you that you are done, that nothing will ever change, that your joy is gone, that your dreams are dead. But God says, I am bringing life to every dry, hopeless, broken place in you. Hallelujah. The suffering is ending. He's breathing revival into your situation. Hallelujah. Some of you need to begin imagining right now your finances, your broken finances being restored, your relationships being mended, your body being healed. Your suffering was never forever. Hallelujah. 2. This is the last 24 hours of your struggle. So your struggle has been relentless. Some of you, you've been working, but nothing seems to grow. You've been praying, but doors stay closed. You've been giving your all, and people still doubt you. But remember Joseph in the pit, forgotten by his own brothers, yet God had his breakthrough ready. Remember also,
It's never great when our dreams don't seem to be coming true, and there's only so many things we can do. I spent a lot of time praying to meet future wife, and heaven had to tell me to chill out, that if we came together early, it'd be really bad because God was working on both of us. Anyways, again, I want to say Merry Christmas. I love you guys. Remember to pray. I should probably update the website. yeah, I don't know when or how my dreams will come true, but pastor prophet once said, when I prayed during our meeting, that if God didn't say, I'm trying to give you the gift of dreams, I was probably going to give up, because I needed God to say something, not just my imagination. And then the pastor said, I'm giving you the gift of dreams. And I said, who said that? Did I say that? Did you say that? And he said, I said that. All I know is I've been doing a lot of miracles, so there's no reason to anticipate it's suddenly going to get boring. So I wonder if Doc Brown had these kind of struggles when he was inventing the flux capacitor and installing it on the DeLorean. I remember when Marty went back in time, he said, you mean I finally invented something that works? Except I've already done a lot of miracles. So now it's just about installing it into the rest of us. I love you guys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And to me, good night.